What's up, everybody? Welcome to our driving tour. So today we're going to do our driving tour just a little bit different, but don't worry, we're still taking you directly out onto those streets of Colorado Springs. But today we're going to gallop into the luxurious world of Flying Horse in Colorado Springs. So fasten your seatbelts. This is not your average neighborhood tour. So just picture this, a place where the houses are so fancy, they might have their own Instagram accounts. So if you're from my generation, it's probably similar to the regular My Little Pink Pony. And maybe I'm dating myself a bit, got wings. Only this is the home version. That's Flying Horse for you. Colorado Springs' answer to how lavish can we get. So what does a Flying Horse have to do with today's video? Well, you're about to find out, so stay tuned to the end. I actually had to do a little bit of research to figure this out. So we've done videos on Flying Horse before. We absolutely have. And you can find the link directly below in the description. But today we're not only going to show you the direct streets of this community, but also like the lifestyle firsthand. Also the lifestyle firsthand and the schools. It's like you're here directly driving the streets with us. So first, let's talk about the homes and the Flying Horse. So before we take you out there, we want to discuss homes, and then we're going to show you the lifestyle and then schools, and we're going to break it all down for you. But there really is no other community exactly like Flying Horse, even up in the Denver area. It is a truly unique area here in Colorado Springs. It just provides that sense of lifestyle that maybe you might be looking for. Many of our clients come out, we set them up on a driving tour, we show them homes, talk about pros and cons, and a lot of them quickly narrow down in this community for a variety of reasons. I think we have just 5 to 6, 7 clients who bought there just this year. So we're going to dive right into it. But Flying Horse in Colorado Springs offers a variety of housing options, mainly focused on upscale family livings. It's a master plan community known for luxurious homes and amenities. Flying Horse is a golf resort community featuring a range of housing options from custom home sites, which are now available in the new Flying Horse 2, and you also have your classic existing homes. There are several homes listed for sale in Flying Horse. Obviously, we're actually going to take you to one of our listings we have right now at the end, so stay tuned. Actually, it's probably in the middle of this video. But for instance, there's a Hillspire, a home at 2401 Palmer Court. It was offered at a special pricing of $995. That's right. These price points show you the upscale nature of the homes in this area. Currently, I just looked it up on MLS. There's 21 homes for sale in Flying Horse, starting at $740, which is our listing, and great value to get into that Flying Horse community, all the way up to, you guessed it, $4.25 million. Providing opportunities for prospective buyers to explore different property styles, from single-family homes to condos to patio homes, patio-paired homes, which offer low-maintenance living. So the choice is really yours, that lifestyle you want within that Flying Horse community. The community also offers buildable plans for new homes. So, for example, one popular with our clients is the St. James plan. It has 7 bedrooms, that's right, 7 bathrooms. So if you want to clean 7 bathrooms, 5,827 square feet. So it's a big home priced at $1.05 million. There's also a Sundance plan if you want a little bit smaller home, only 6 bedrooms, only 5 bathrooms, and only 4,004 square feet, which is a single family home priced at $742,000, almost $743,000 depending upon features. But keep in mind that new build options are becoming less available in this community. It's almost sold out. There's only one last bit of new build homes in this area, and we're going to take you there. So right now, let's go hit the streets of the Flying Horse community and show you these existing homes as well as some new build options in this neighborhood. All right, we are on the road. We're showing you Flying Horse, the land of flying horses. So we just want to show you the streets views of this area first. I think it's important when clients come and they reach out to us and they're visiting the area. We always set up on a driving tour, and we always try to pick, depending upon price point and what you're describing. Flying Horse is usually a community will pinpoint if you are asking for a planned community. What else would they be asking for?
I think their budget would have to be $700,000 plus. They're looking for great schools. They're looking for newer homes.
And I think that
the amenities, really, Flying Horse is the only club like Flying Horse in Colorado Springs. There's other planned unit communities, but it is not the extent that the clubhouse and all of the amenities are as
It really isn't.
Flying
And
Horse.
so we're going to talk about that. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves because right now I want to show you the houses, and then we're going to talk about, like we noted, lifestyle and show you exactly what that looks like. And we've done other videos on Flying Horse before, but I really wanted to take you guys on that driving tour so you can actually, it's like you're here with us. It's like you're sitting right here just looking out the window, and you can see what it looks like as well. Are you going to the clubhouse first?
Where did you want to go?
We're going to see the houses first.
Oh, I'll flip around.
She's a
Sorry.
little distracted. She just purchased her house yesterday, so her
My
all
head's
scatterbrained.
exploding right now with things.
So we're gonna.
Well, you can see some beautiful homes on the ridge right here. I just
she's
wanted
trying
to
to
show
cheat
them.
and show you them first.
No, I would say Flying Horse though is definitely, I don't know how to say it, like a luxury community. Not only because of the lifestyle it provides, but all of the homes, like I said, 700,000 all the way up to, I think you looked over 4 million.
4.25. So if you want that 4.25 million
I think there
home,
are
let me know.
a couple custom home lots available.
Yeah.
And Flying Horse has
There
an
are.
assortment of homes that are existing, a little bit of new build inventory homes, and then also if you wanted to build from dirt start up, there may be a few left here in this Flying Horse Turin area, but then there's also Flying Horse North that is amazing.
Yeah. Flying Horse 2. Is it called Flying Horse North or Flying Horse 2?
I don't
I feel
know,
like they
to
kind of get
be
interchanged.
honest.
But as we drive through here, you can see we just drove past some patio homes, which I want to know. There's a lot of different types of homes here in the Flying Horse area, as well as if you want to turn here, we can show them that new build pocket. But these are existing homes, and there's a lot of different like subdivisions within Flying Horse. There's a gated community. There's your traditional family homes.
You have
single
patio,
family.
luxury patio homes.
Yep.
I will say there, if you are, that everything is this concrete split rail fence. So you cannot have a privacy fence any of the sections in Flying Horse. I would say you get really good some of these homes have incredible mountain
Some do.
views.
Like look at this one in front of us. I mean,
Yeah.
it sits on a ridge, but some of them
It looks
don't
like the
either.
Pikes Peak postcard.
I mean, that is like the picture perfect like house right there.
Yes.
Like if you can wait, if you want that house, let us know. It comes for sale. But if you want that view, I would say I'm trying to think of any of our. We've had a lot of clients buy in this area, and I'm trying to think if any of them have a view. Do you think? I don't know if any of them.
I mean,
have
the
a
one
view.
we have listed has a pretty good view, but
yeah,
you
we're taking you
still,
there, so stay
but
tuned.
you still see other homes. Like
True.
you're definitely community. You told me the wrong road.
I did.
I have to go one more over.
Well, I wanted them just to see this area.
At least we're seeing existing
Yes.
homes. In fact, we should.
I did start that one.
Okay, perfect.
So I started that as well. So these are existing. I'm going to show you a little pocket of new builds, and then we're going to take you to our listing.
I
which I'm
want them
excited
to be
about.
aware of one thing,
Okay,
though.
what did they wear?
I know this seems like a big deal, but the way it's going to happen, we know exactly where it's going to happen.
Oh.
So, Powers Boulevard is extending, and there is an extension that connects Powers Boulevard over to I-25. It is going to go through this luxury community, which when we sold that house on Carmel Ridge, how many
yeah.
years ago was that? 3 years ago?
At least.
4 years ago? And we knew then that this was eventually going to happen, and it's still not a
No.
road yet.
I think there's like they haven't, and I was looking with another client the other day, and we were trying to figure out exactly.
Correct.
Like,
That's what made me think of
how-
it.
Well, I'm thinking of the one even before that, who ended up buying in Wolf Ranch, but we were trying to get like engineering plans and like for how it was going to be situated in that backyard.
Yeah.
And they hadn't even done that
No.
yet. And so this last one, I have 2 clients sent over this home. It was gorgeous, but I'm like, just so you know, here's a map. Powers will run right through that. And they're
Now,
like,
we don't
"Oh."
know if it's below grade, above grade, and that's what Laurie's talking about, the engineering for it. That is the unknown still at this point, but
So we are.
we know that
entering-
Powers is going to be right over
yeah,
here.
it's going to be right over here. So, and that's if you don't know, familiar with Colorado Springs, it's a 4-lane road that's going to go through there. But, I wanted to show you this little pocket real quick, and then we're going to pop over to, like I said, our listing and tell you about that one. So you actually can see inside of an existing home. A lot of times we show you inside these new builds, But we talked about Classic, and we talked about there's a couple other builders in this area almost built out besides this little section. There's a couple in the southern section.
This is called Turin.
But we talk about the St. James. This is like the community they're currently being built in here. And you can see you can do a dirt start. And there's also some inventory home options as well if you want to get in here faster.
So really good builders that are still building
Great
up here in Flying Horse, probably, definitely upper cusp of the builders. They have many different floor plans if you choose to do a dirt start that you can choose from. And then one thing that I do want to point out, because a lot of times it all comes down to the lot. Well, the builders have already purchased the lot, so if you definitely want to build on like this lot in front of me, but you want to build with Vantage Homes, that will not be able to happen because Classic owns the lot. So a lot of times, and Laurie and I help guide you entirely through this process, is maybe we start by just seeing if this is the right area. If you fall in love with the area and we think it's in our price point, then maybe we start to look at the builders, weighing out the builders, and then we also see what lots are available, and you kind of
But look at these homes
people
views in front
sway.
of us. I mean, that is like some of those homes on that ridge over there.
I know.
I mean, great views in this area. So
and
yeah,
there are so many different pocket parks, walking trails. Some people even have golf carts in here. It's definitely that community feel. And I know we're going to talk about schools later, but it truly is, I think, with the schools that service this area, it is a small, secluded little community here in Colorado Springs.
So new build options, existing home resale options in this community. We're going to take you to and inside one of our listings here. Actually, it's at 740, and one of the cheaper homes actually here in the community, which is a great way to get into this area. So let's go take a look.
All right, let's go check out our listing. I like this one. Lowest price on the market right now in Flying Horse for this home. It's a 5-bedroom home, a couple different flex spaces on top of that, some great bathrooms, open concept, mountain views out the back. Laurie's going to go ahead and take you through and
has a
show you.
I'm not taking you to the garage. They have some furry friends in there. But
4-car garage.
4-car garage, which is huge, I think, for a lot of this area, because a lot of homes right now only have 2-car garage, which you can't even fit 2 cars.
Well, and look at this, like
in a 2-car
an
garage.
actual mudroom opening.
You're gonna twirl for
here.
us a little bit?
I did.
Thank you.
And then off the front, you have a spare bedroom, a full bathroom. This, we have it staged as an office area, but this could be a formal dining if that's how you like to use your space more. It leads in, this has the oak hardwood floors throughout. And then you come into the kitchen, living, dining area. Tons of space here. They've done some upgraded appliances, Thermador appliances. There's a pantry. And then it also has a main level master.
Yeah, and lounges in this level. So
Or main level primary, I should say. Sorry.
And then we stage this like you're going to work out in your Peloton every day, and you're going to look out at those mountains here. So there is a home behind you, but you do have some space there.
It's like perfect view.
You do have the mountains actually look a little closer. I would say they look a little bit more like that from here.
And then come check out this bathroom. They've completely done a bathroom reno. One thing that I think is really nice about this home as well is in all of their closets, they've done closet systems and lighting in all of the closets. So
yeah,
for the lower price.
And this is a raised ranch, so you do have a walkout on this one. And you have additional 2 bedrooms plus another living area. And
show them the
flex
fire
space.
pit out back as well.
So this is your outdoor living here. And again, you have those views in between those houses. You actually can see Pikes Peak as well. They have a nice little fire pit, outdoor living here, and that Colorado feel.
So Laurie and I have decided as a company that we love doing business in Flying Horse so much that we do monthly. This is the only print money we spend in our marketing, but this magazine is all things Flying Horse Northgate. They always do a family focus, and we run the ad directly across from our families. Hey guys, so welcome back to the studio. So you've seen the homes and the neighborhood streets of Flying Horse, but now what about the lifestyle and the community? Well, first and foremost is golf. So Flying Horse boasts an elegant recreation facility that includes an 18-hole championship golf course designed by Tom Weiskopf. It's so gorgeous you might actually forget to play actual golf. And actually, I would say more than 50% of our clients that buy homes in this area don't even play golf. So I wanted to interrupt that for just a minute and remind you that we do real estate every single day in Colorado Springs. We love what we do. We love to help you make that move. You know what to do. Put these numbers in your phone. If you're thinking of making the move, go ahead, text, reach out to Laurie and I, and we can help. Enough of that. Let's get back to the club. Let's talk about the state-of-the-art Euro-style athletic club with a 25-yard lap pool with year-round access, a Pilates studio, indoor and outdoor athletic tennis and pickleball courts, state-of-the-art workout equipment, group fitness classes, an aquatic program, and don't forget the year-round kids club. All so that you can drop those kids off and take advantage of the spa. So think about this, a 50-minute signature massage with stone crop scrub and a contour wrap, a restorative organic facial. I mean, who wouldn't want a spa just to hop, skip, and jump from their front door? Not to forget, Flying Horse this club continues to go on with covered tennis courts, a steakhouse on premises, lodging for your guests if you run out of room in your 4,000 square foot plus home, and of course, the desired your own wine locker, my personal favorite. These amenities really make the community unique, and Flying Horse also boasts some of the best views in Colorado Springs. But don't just take it from me, let's get out and check out a new addition to the community as well. Just going up, which is exciting for all of these residents. And don't forget, we're going to check out that new addition, but also the original best pizza in town. So let's go.
All right, so we just talked about lifestyle, and now we're going to actually show you and drive you through the little complex.
It is called The Club.
It's called The Club. You can see as we're driving in. And it's in like a certain area. It's not like it's spread out all over. You drive through this. They're probably wondering what we're gonna do.
I know. I'm just gonna wave. I'm just gonna wave.
Just wave and keep going.
And just act like
it says stop.
Well, I'm not going
don't
to.
Stop. Okay, don't stop. Just wave.
I'm
just wave. And wave.
Oh, hi.
People always wonder why we have like these ET alien things.
Look, they're even decorated for Christmas.
Oh, look at them. So you can see the home. There's a gated community right here on our left, and then as we pull in, you can see probably from the side camera, maybe from the top camera. This is the pool.
This is the athletic club.
Athletic club. And then your spa is right there. And then over here is
a lodge.
A lodge.
So there's little villas that you can stay at, or a lodge. So if you have guests and there's not enough room in your house in Flying Horse, they can stay at the lodge or at one of these villas. And then what you're seeing directly in front of us is the golf clubhouse and the steakhouse and
it's where
the
your
wine
cellar
cellar
resides. Yes, that's where that is. The golf pro shop. But there's one section that's just for members, and there's another section that anyone can go to in the public and eat at.
So funny story about this real quick.
Yeah.
Jersey, my oldest daughter's prom. When was that? Just a year ago.
Look at those.
Seems like a while.
Amazing. And they have that little overhang right there with that castle-like structure.
So I will say different areas of Flying Horse have different feels. Some feel Tuscan.
Yeah.
Some are a little bit more modern. Like, it kind of depends on what section you're in.
What was your Jersey
story?
So
back to my story. So we came up here to take pictures for prom.
Yeah.
And the wine cellar was open, and it's amazing. Like, there's the
stairs,
wine barrels all around and everything. I was like, go in there and take a picture. And then all of a sudden, the security guard comes out.
Oh, you got your daughter in trouble for trying to take pictures of wine?
Yeah, so my favorite prom picture of her is in the poached wine cellar. He was like, you are not allowed in here. I was like, sorry, I didn't know. I'll buy a glass.
Jersey got busted. So that's a little tour of the lifestyle, but I do want to show you and take you to what we talked about is another important aspect of this, what this community is excited about, which is kind of funny to think about.
Oh, yeah.
And some of the best pizza in the area, so let's go. All right, so I wanted to show this to you. I know it's not very exciting, but there's a brand new King Soopers. It should be all the luxury King Soopers that we talk about. You know, there's some King Soopers that are like, this one should be a really nice King Soopers with like the sushi and the cheese spreads and all that kind of stuff. But up here, we do not have a grocery store. There's a Sprouts, but if you want that major grocery store, you're probably going to be driving, I would say like 10 minutes at least to get your groceries. So this is a big addition to this area here. This new King Soopers that's coming right here on the corner of Northgate and is it 83, I want to say, over there. So we're super excited about that. So for the last part of this video, to conclude, we want to talk about schools because they're very important to many of you who have kiddos, and amphitheaters. Well, why amphitheaters? Well, you'll see. But first, let's focus on schools. So many of our clients, like I noted, do have kiddos, and schools are very important. I remember moving back from abroad, and one of my main concerns was having my kids transition well into that school, having friends, getting them into good curriculum. So I understand those angst of moving. So, but even if you don't have kiddos, the schools and the reputation of the schools in that area can have a great impact on those home values in the future. So Flying Horse is located in Academy School District 20, which is known for its quality education. Go check them out on greatschools.com. The main school in that area is Discovery Canyon Campus, which we're going to take you out in the streets and show you, but it's an international baccalaureate school, pre-K through 12th grade campus. And if we take a look at their website, you can see that their motto says, Feel the Thunder, and their mission is education and experience come together as one of Colorado Springs' most unique learning environments culminates there at Discovery Canyon Campus, which is, like I said, unique pre-K through 12 campus that drives students to pursue their passions and make those personal connections. And that's that IB the philosophy coming through. So let's hit the ground running. You're probably saying, Laurie, show me the schools and the amphitheater. Let's go. All right, so all about the schools. We know we always want to highlight this little section. So many of our clients moving here have kiddos. We each have 3 kiddos of ourselves. And so we know schools are important. I remember moving back here, and I lived overseas, and thinking of what schools my kids were going to go to, and thinking about that transition was really the part of that move that gave me probably the most anxiety, making sure they were happy in their schools, they had a good curriculum, they had
transitioned well with the new community
and everything. So a part of this community is Discovery Canyon Campus. It's a pre-K through 12, like we just talked about in the studio. Full on one campus school. So we're going to drive you through it just so you can see it. Some of the views that you can see from this is amazing.
They probably have one of the most spectacular views for the Air Force graduation. They always do the flyovers, and I think the teachers even allow the kids to come out on all the fields and watch, because you'll have all the fighter pilots doing air shows right here.
Usually the schools are done by that time, because the graduation's usually right before. Schools are done here usually the end of May.
Oh yeah, it is just staff.
So I think, but people will come and sit on the grounds
people
and watch it for sure.
So K through 8, I took us through all of their fields, all of the facilities, really anywhere in District 20, District 38, some of the schools over in 11. We have some really nice facilities for our schools. And, I'm talking buildings themselves, not anything more than just the facilities, but wanted to show you that. So this is the only K through 12 international baccalaureate school
that offers all 3 programs. Here comes the ambulance.
What's going on?
I don't know. I hope someone's okay.
So
first part is a high school. So this is grades 9 through 12. Probably just getting done with lunch.
Is it
or
lunch?
Something. I don't know.
That's what's going on.
And then the second part is you go down the hill. You can think of each hill you go down as a different grade level. So this is going to be the middle school and then the elementary school. Now, some people get of our clientele it's weird to me to have all these older kids with the younger kids. They really don't intermix except for when it's a planned activity. Sometimes for Veterans Day, they do an all-school assembly.
Homecoming
at graduation,
week, they do
have
that.
The kids walk through. Yeah. So it's really more of a planned event, but for the most part, I don't think, from what I've seen, the elementary school kids ever even.
So with that being
with
said, I
kids.
do know, because it is K through 12, the kiddos in high school, they have, what is that called, a cadet teaching program?
Yep.
One of my older
Teacher
daughter's
cadets.
friends did that, and they came all the way up to Discovery Canyon for that, because they have the ability to help out with the elementary school kids in the same building.
Yeah.
So
down here is, like I said, the elementary school. We kind of went around that since the ambulance is there for some reason. But again, your kids play on these playgrounds, and they have the mountains just overlooking them, which is. I know
and this is your front entrance, and out the back or the north side of this building is all of the play areas. There's more fields, lots of windows for lunch areas and whatnot, but beautiful facility, and literally Flying Horse, you'll see that cobblestone fencing across the street.
Yeah. So
walking distance to the schools.
So great schools, like we said, check them out on greatschools.com. Pros and cons also is the Classical Academy, which some kids get into as well, which is a charter school.
Right,
huge
like
wait list. So
5 minutes maybe.
Coming here, reach out, give us a call or text. So do that. That's a little bit of a tour of the schools. All right, so we are ending with schools and amphitheaters, and why amphitheaters is because there's a brand new 8,000 person amphitheater coming right here. Look at this view. They're calling this the most luxurious outdoor open air concert venue in the world, and it's coming here to Colorado Springs in the summer of 2023. So everyone's really excited about it. It resides right here in this northern section. So if you're in Flying Horse, you're probably about 10 minutes away to take advantage of this. Funny story is that Kalene and I actually, one of our very first YouTube videos we did with the founder of this new amphitheater, who owns a few more businesses in the area. And I contacted him the other day and I said, hey, remember us? You started our YouTube channel. And he says he's going to give us a backstage tour of this new amphitheater once it gets closer, so you'll have to stay tuned for that. So as to how Flying Horse got its name, it isn't 100% known, but we do know that the community was developed on land that was once part of the original Flying Horse Ranch, established by the Higginson family in 1932, and it stretched over 6,000 acres. I put a link to that Gazette article below, which lays out the detailed history on the area for you history buffs out there. So, until next time, remember to reach out if you're thinking of moving to the area. We'd love to help you make Colorado Springs your home and find your dream home here in the area, whether that's Flying Horse or any other part of our community. We do it daily, and so we'll see you at the next one.